This is an important question. First, right off, I noticed that you used the term recovering anorexic. And while I celebrate the idea that you apparently are beginning to take baby steps to release yourself from that grip that has controlled you and been the boss of how you can live, at the same time, I gotta be real with you. Anorexia will not work with pregnancy. Eating disorders that actually end up using restrict methods, binging methods, purging methods, are not consistent with what a growing baby will need. It'll be extremely important that you work with who's ever helping you to this point so that you're able to call yourself recovering, that they get at the heart of some questions for you. I would be curious to know, what's been happening so far in your treatment process that you've actually gotten to a place where you're thinking, I want to be pregnant? What's been happening or going in a direction that makes you think when you are triggered in the future, you stand a bigger chance of standing up to that voice and not falling into the trap of restricting? Please know that none of us that have struggled with disordered eating ever really get above being triggered. So I don't think there's a perfect way to be prepared, but you will need people there on your side, and you need to understand that the triggers will come in the future. And do you have all the tools you need to respond to them in a way that's helpful? If you're still in the local area where you're receiving treatment and that team's available, I strongly encourage you to keep in touch with them. They may be your biggest ring of support. If you happen to leave or are not near those providers, then secure yourself a dietitian and a therapist who are experienced at working with eating disorders, and have them really do an assessment where they help you seek the answers to some of the questions I've asked today about what's happening that leads you into this direction, what's been happening so far that tells you you're ready to undertake this, and what will you need to do more of in the future in order to, in fact, have a healthy, happy pregnancy. It's possible, but it's only possible if we're willing to work hard enough to stand up to that restrictor's voice. Good luck.